one of my big gaming goals for 2026 was actually playing and finishing more JRPGs. It's a genre that, I have a lot of friends that really enjoy it and recommend a lot of games to me throughout the years. I played a handful of turn-based games and stuff like that in the past. Some of them connect with me, some of them didn't, some more than other. But, I said this year, man, it's a lot of good ones coming out. Some that has been catching my eyes, even some that I missed in the past that I plan to check out and stuff like that. So, man, when I seen Dragon Quest VII Reimagined trailer, man, it caught my eye. For one, the art style of it was very unique and just different. I was like, I'm not sure if I played anything like this recently that just, caught my eye as far as the aesthetics of it. And so I was very intrigued. Now, they put out a demo for, the PS5, Series X, and the Switch. I ended up playing the demo on the Switch too, and I think I clocked about maybe 4, 5, 6 hours into the demo. I got to the area where, you get the demo cut off and it saves over, it saves your progress. And then I played it again just to see if it was something I was going to really click with, and I ended up really enjoying it more than I thought I would. The first thing that really caught my attention was just the world building and the characters. I thought was really dope. Maribel is one of my favorites, man. She always talking shit. My boy Ruff, he's really cool. He's really dope. And I like the character that I'm in the feet of, that I'm playing as. He's my guy. So, of course, his name is Nero. But I really did enjoy the overall cast, man. I thought the voice acting was well done. Now, in typical JRPG fashion, at least the ones I played, some sections you're just gonna have the cutscenes, are gonna have the full-on voice acting, and then other times you're just gonna get a little grunt or something like that, and then you're gonna have to read. But when it was the voice acting and stuff did come on, and it played a role into the story and into the game, I thought it was done extremely well. I really did enjoy the characters and the cast in this game, like I mentioned. I thought the voice acting was great, whether it's the villains, the monsters that spoke here and there, the demons, the characters. It's just everybody sounded really good, and the world felt very believable, man. So that really stood out to me as well. Now, something that I wasn't expecting to love as much was definitely the combat. Like I said, some certain JRPGs I play and it's just like, it's not for me. And then there's other ones that I do find really intriguing. Like I have to go back to Sea of Stars. I really enjoyed that, especially with the little interactions you have with the combat. I thought Clair Expedition combat was done really well. Other sections of the game kind of let me down, was kind of, not as... I didn't connect with it as much as I connected with the combat, as far as the story and some of the characters in the world as far as that. But man, this world right here was really dope. I don't go into spoilers too much, but you're pretty much with your friends, your party that you meet along the way. You're finding these lost tablets that you bring back to this pedestal, and you can go into worlds of the past, and you're pretty much trying to stop the Demon King and reawaken the Almighty. I thought the story and the pacing was done very well. Never did I find myself being frustrated. This game has some really dope, simple puzzles that I enjoyed playing with. I didn't mind those at all. And, like I said, overall, man, I just felt the pacing in this game was really good. And for these type of longer games, I feel like the pacing has to be done right. So, I enjoyed the story. It was a couple of twists and turns in there that caught me off guard. And it was a lot of characters I liked and enjoyed along the way. And some villains and stuff that I really grew to despise as well. But overall, I really did love the combat. I thought it was flashy. I thought it was very in-depth. It was a lot of different abilities that I could use. And, I was about 10, 15 hours in before I realized you can change vocations, which is basically just your classes. So, if I wanted my main character to be a mage instead of a fisherman or a boatman or something like that, I could go change that and grind out those characters and stuff like that. So from that aspect, man, I thought it was absolutely amazing. A lot of flexibility, a lot of depth, and you can give each character kind of their own. I had Maribel stick to being just my, she was just pretty much my healer, man. I had her healing the squad, trying to take care of everybody and stuff like that. And, my boy Ruff, I kind of had him as that thief, that's like assassin, that dagger, that really athletic, agile guy. So the gameplay and depth in the gameplay is really deep, surprisingly deep, more than I initially was expecting. And like I said, it's a lot of stuff you can mix and match together. It's very flashy, it's beautiful. And that kind of brings me to the next thing I want to talk about, which is the overall art design and the graphics. And once again, I played on the Switch too. Man, smooth and beautiful. Whether it's in handheld, whether it's in dock, it's a smooth 60 FPS. Very smooth experience. I really don't have no complaints on that front. Like I said, I thought it was beautiful. Just the smoothness of it, whether it's docked and handheld, was really nice to have. But with this art style, you don't really expect it to be too taxing, which thankfully it wasn't. So I don't really have too many complaints about that. Now, one of the real highlights for me that I wanted to point out was straight up the music and sound design in this game.
Thank goodness.
They didn't stand a chance.
Oh, I love the music in this game, man. I love the art design, whether I'm exploring, you know, if I was crossing the bridge or passing some water, you can just hear the water and the waves splashing. Whether you're on the boat, you can hear the wind, you can hear the water then too. And then it's just the theme song, the music, I thought was really dope, man. I really enjoyed it. It's just the sound design was dope, man. You know, the combat, the monsters, the sounds of hitting everything. Like I said earlier, the cutscenes, the voice acting, everything came together so far. And once again, this is my first Dragon Quest game, so I was very satisfied, man. It definitely left me wanting more. Next up on the JRPG list for me, I got the definitive edition of Xenoblade Chronicles X. I have Xenoblade Chronicles 1. I have Octopath Traveler 0. A couple of RPGs from Atlas and Sega I have to finish and get around to as well. But overall, man, I really did love this game. Square Enix cooked with Dragon Quest VII Reimagined. Recommend which ones in the series you think I should go to next. Is it a direct sequel for this one? Is 8 a direct sequel to this? Let me know. Any JRPGs you can recommend to your boy, yo, let me know. I'm always willing to try different games and different genres and expand my gaming repertoire and background. So yeah, it's been your guy NextGenNero. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe. It really helps. I appreciate it a lot. It seemed like YouTube kind of been, you know, shadow banning us, kind of hiding us. It's hard to get that same traction that, you know, we once used to get with the reviews and stuff like that. So any like, any comment, everything goes a long way. It's been your guy NextGenNero. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
Come on, don't